Jimmy opened his blue eyes wide and pulled his blankets down quietly. It was the early morning. He prowled around getting ready without waking his father. Before too much time, he appeared out of the front door, wife beater, red lips and all. It was a weekend morning in this land of his. Attending detention was worth the walk at least. Jimmy, BJ, Aaron, Johan, Fred Dodge, Chucky Hill, and Zachary Schwitzel all sat at their desks, welded to those crappy blue chairs. Their host was there and waiting to start speaking until there was 10 minutes left before late entry. When it was time, Harbeck started in with all the same usual boot camp routine. You will sit in your seats until detention is over, unless I give express permission, which I will not do. If you have business, do it now. And yes, Zachary, I'm talking to you. You will read or write for the entire 3 hours, and you will not listen to headphones or pass notes. It's kind of like when you take a test, boys. Not that you would know what that's like, would you? Harbeck smirks as he walks back to his desk to get something. He grabs and pops a piece of chewing gum and then turns back to them. Well, get started. The only noise I want to hear in the following 3 hours is the retrieving of books, and I request that to occur within the next 2 minutes. If I see anyone fishing through their packs after I shut those doors, you will have to repeat the session, just like these stragglers here. Harbeck walked to the open doors, in step with some boys approaching them, who could be seen through windows into the hallway. He proceeded to shut the doors as if he could not see them. Wait up, Mr. Harbeck! Sorry, boys. He raised his wrist in the air, tapped his watch. It's on the minute right now, the other boy says. Be here before the minute, boys. Always remember that. Harbeck shut them out. Harbeck then strutted his pompous ass back to his desk. Zachary Schwitzel and BJ were still retrieving books. You should have had these things out already. Zachary, you ought to know this. You've been here enough times. Zachary faced downward to hide his shame and possibly snatch up another item or two. Zachary was mentally ill. He only ever conversed with himself, or more specifically his hands. He would contort his digits into characters and even battle them. He kept to himself and never harmed anyone. The only reason he kept ending up in detention was because the kids would pick on him, and the idiotic establishment would group bullies and victims as one and the same. And BJ, Harbeck continued, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to come back next week. Wait, please, BJ quasi-begged. Well, I can't toss Zachary now, can I? Harbeck and BJ look back at Zachary, who looks up at them and starts picking his nose viciously. Why must blame and punishment be assigned, Harbeck? You clearly said 2 minutes and that hasn't passed yet. Oh, really, BJ? It hasn't, has it? You counted? I did. Even while I was talking, and I always keep perfect count. Jimmy arose from his seat and pat BJ on the chest. BJ sat down again. How's the wife, Harbeck? Lowly, with the too much milk voice, Harbeck answered. Oh, I'm sorry, Jimmy. I didn't see you there. It's been a while. I didn't recognize you. I'm sorry to say, but Carol passed last fall. I remember. Colon cancer, wasn't it? Yes. Harbeck faced down to hide his face. Where on the body is that? The other boys quietly smirked. It's the part that helps you poop, right? Yes. Johann cracked, laughing muffled. A tear trickled down and under Harbeck's glasses. He lifted his head back up in a whipping motion. Sit down, James Dean. Jimmy sat. Harbeck walked up and down the row of delinquents, surveying them. He stopped at Jimmy, setting his palms on the corners of Jimmy's desk. Jimmy looked into his eyes defiantly. Harbeck backhanded him harshly. Jimmy stood into him, shattering the crappy desk. Jimmy manhandled him, gripped his shirt, and pointed his switchblade into Harbeck's cheek. Jimmy backed him up to the nearest wall. Come on, help me, boys! Jimmy called. BJ and Chucky Hill quickly grabbed his arm. Jimmy looked back at the others. Y'all can leave if you like. I want everything but his big toes hanging out of that window. Several boys cleared. Meanwhile, the school administration had been auditioning assistant principals, giving them a tour of the grounds. Mr. Chesney had died of a heart attack the previous summer. And this is our wonderful math building. It's been here... Excuse me, Mr. Schneedy? Julie, potential assistant principal, raised her hand. What's that? That? His eyebrows lifted his gaze toward the fourth-story window. Schneedy, at a loss for words, finally quit speaking. The head of their math department hung out of the window by his toes.